Hello there, my very good friends. On this wrestling news video, we're going to ask and answer the question, was CM Punk injured on Raw?
We're going to tell you what's going on with Stephanie Vaquer.
Raw just hit an all-time low on Netflix.
But there was a huge jump in SmackDown's ratings for AJ Lee's return. I'm Adam Wilborn.
Huge stuff.
Yeah. This is the after news.
All right, CM Punk was not injured on Raw.
Thank God.
Right?
Oh.
Rumor killer coming in hot. This was going all across the wilds of social media yesterday. There was a video of CM Punk leaving the ring, and it looked like he hit his back on the.
Like it sucked.
Yeah, it looked like it sucked. He slipped a little bit. It wasn't very clean. It wasn't very comfortable. And because it's CM Punk, and you do be getting injured sometimes. A lot of panic was immediately like, "Hey, is this guy hurt? What's going on? Has he messed himself up? Is he going to be out?" No, is the answer. Report here from PW Insider. They checked on all this, and nobody they checked with had heard anything about CM Punk being hurt, and they actually dismissed it as one of those online snowballing things that just goes crazy, but has no bearing in fact, is the answer to this.
Old online doctors.
Yes, of course. So obviously, Punk was hurt in the Royal Rumble in 2024, and he missed WrestleMania and all of that stuff. But he was injured a couple of times in AEW as well. You know, he has picked up some knocks over the years.
It's always innocuous stuff, and this isn't just a Punk thing, although generally it is. But you think about Liv Morgan's injury, from all the insane bumps she took, it was just it was like a drop toe hold or something.
Like that, yeah.
And she just blew out her shoulder. Punk, you think of not just the spot with Drew in the Rumble, but I still don't know what the exact ruling on this was, but the alleged broken foot from jumping into the crowd in AEW.
And hitting his leg on the barricades. Yeah. Then that put him out
So I saw that and went, oh no, not this.
Yeah, here we go again. But no, he's fine by the sounds of it. I mean, that would be a real spanner in the works because they've just booked the mixed tag for WrestlePalooza. So
that should headline for me, by the way. It's probably going to be Brock Cena because it's Brock Cena.
Yeah, I think that might go in the opener. The women's, the mixed tag.
And is there rumour as well that Cody Drew's back on that show? It's been on, it's been off, it's been on again.
That might open as well. Is there a Roman Reigns match on the show? No, because he's out.
No, he's off doing Street Fighter.
Yeah, he's a street fighting man.
Usos reunion, though, of course.
Yeah,
and
of course,
supposedly a Stephanie Vaquer match, which I suppose we can sort of segue into nicely here.
Yeah, why not? Let's fire straight into it.
Punk's not injured.
Punk's not dead or injured.
So a lot of question marks as this match seems cursed for quite some time. Obviously, it was meant to be Stephanie Vaquer versus Naomi. Then Naomi got pregnant, and then it was a bit up in the air. That match got taken off. What was the last pay-per-view? I can't remember. Whatever last pay-per-view.
Clash in Paris.
Thank you. You got taken off that, and subsequently it was announced, right, it's going to be Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky at WrestlePalooza, and there's going to be a contract signing on this week's Raw. And then Io Sky was there with Adam Pearce, and Adam Pearce was like, yeah, that's not happening tonight. And everyone went, excuse me? What? Sorry, what's going on?
I beg your pudding?
But as always, Sean Ross Sapp coming through with this, saying that he spoke to talent on Raw and they were genuinely confused, not sure what on earth was going on with Stephanie Vaquer. He reached out to more people within WWE about what the deal was with Stephanie, and they said she's still doing the match. She'll be at WrestlePalooza. He said, I don't think they just not have her there on Raw, so there was a justification for it, but he didn't get what that was. He said, I think there's probably more than meets the eye there, but also WWE is adamant the match is going to happen. And then subsequent to all this, she showed up on NXT last night.
Yeah.
There was a big thing at the end of a whole host of surprise appearances and pops on NXT ahead of Homecoming next week, where they're going back to Full Sail, of course. And after the main event, where it was decided that the Culling are going to now face Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss for the women's tag team titles. Really good show, NXT. We'll talk about it later. Check it out if you haven't seen it. After that, Fatal Influence was there. JC James berating the other members, Jasmine Nix and Fallon Henley, saying, oh, you're crap, I'm the best NXT women's champion ever. Stephanie Vaquer came out and went, are you sure about that one? And then, JC James was like, there's three of us, one of you, what are you going to do about it? And Vaquer said, do you know what time it is? Tiffany Stratton comes out, and then Rhea Ripley came out to make it 3-on-3 and book another huge match for next Tuesday. But Stephanie Vaquer's there, so you can assume she's at WrestlePalooza. I think genuinely, and this is just me completely subjectively talking about this, I think it's probably something that is a private issue and there's no need to really speculate on it, because you feel like if it was an injury or anything like that, someone like Sean Ross Sapp would have been told, it's an injury, but she'll be fine for next week.
It's really weird. It's really
strange, isn't it?
Yeah, because she's not there one night and then she's there the next, and it's like she hasn't feels like she hasn't been featured on Raw quite heavily in ages.
Yeah, they sort of put
which
her on
is
the back
weird.
burner because of the Naomi pregnancy. You feel.
Yeah, and it's like, what the heck's going on with this? Like, it's a really confusing road to what should be an incredible match between her and Io. It just feels like it doesn't feel fleshed out substantially. And it's like, yes, look, obviously Naomi is pregnant and she's taking time off, and that, you know, that's not something you plan for in your wrestling booking.
Yeah.
But it could have been handled. I feel like the path to this match could have been handled much more smoothly.
Yeah, they've just
Much
sort of relied
smoother.
on the name. And it is, a huge match. By the way, Sean also mentioned the fact that he doesn't think it's just WWE going, ugh, Io and Stephanie both not, naturally English speakers. He said, no, that's not what happens anymore. Also, I'd quite like a contract signing where not a word of English was spoken and they just yelled in their native languages.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think that sometimes you should just let people let rip, right? Because, like, some feelings just transcend language.
It was Io and Asuka a while back yelling at each other.
And they were like, you could just infer what they were kind of saying, like the messaging through their body language and their delivery and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a really awesome tool that companies should use more often. And actually, a lot of times, I think it can be more effective.
Was that Hangman Page promo in Mexico as well? That was awesome.
Yeah, of course, which is like slightly different context because he's like speaking from the heart and stuff to the audience. So, like, yeah, these kind of things can work really well.
I'm glad that's a change that's happened in the last few years.
I agree.
In wrestling generally.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, oh, can't speak our lingo. Looks like there's no push for you then.
Yeah, exactly. Off you go, Chief. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a peculiar one, but there must be some kind of if there's not some kind of reason for it, it's weird booking.
Just promotional malpractice.
Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is to a degree. I did think that Triple H being quite surprised by this on Pat McAfee's show was odd as well.
It's funny. Sorry, what do you mean it didn't happen?
Yeah, it's like, well, okay, sure. It's like, yeah, the Booker, Chief, what happened there? I have no idea. No idea what's going on. It's weird. But
Hope she's all right.
yeah, exactly.
She seems to be.
Seems to be. She's on NXT, hanging out for
Maybe she's just saving herself for the big show.
Yeah, this is everybody saves themselves for the Performance Center Classic.
I love NXT. I've missed it so much.
Yeah, I missed it like a hole in the head, baby. Yeah, I'm sure that 6th person will be good.
Oh! NXT Homecoming. Tyler Breeze is back. Let's go.
Show of the year, I heard.
Already called it. Already called it, baby.
It's already there. What day is that show?
Next Tuesday.
Okay, busy week. That's
Oh God, it's
all out.
It's all out of WrestlePalooza that week as well.
Yeah, you're gonna be a busy boy on Monday, boy. you can have a busy day, little man.
It's Michael Cedric's birthday on Monday after. Don't everyone forget. Make sure you send him a lovely message.
Next Monday.
22nd, yes.
Nice. We have to get him that cameo we spoke about.
Indeed.
He will be getting on the bus with his day soon. Right, what's next? Okay.
From NXT to Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, okay, so bit of a mixed audience week for WWE here. Raw sucked.
Raw sucked
numbers-wise.
ass.
It got its all-time low on Netflix. This is for last week.
Oh, of course, I keep forgetting this is the week before because it's 7 days.
Exactly. So it's not last night's show. When was Labor Day, actually? Yeah, so this was the Labor Day episode, which definitely impacted audiences in the USA.
Football. Was football back?
When did football return? I don't know.
I think
last week?
last week, yeah.
So maybe that might be the case as well. But yeah, 2.4 million global viewers. That is down from the previous all-time low on Netflix of 2.5, which was back in June. Remember that this number is over 7 days. So when we talk about the SmackDown number here, that's over like a day.
Yeah, 24
right?
hours,
There's a big difference. It's over a week and it's worldwide. So it's not just in the USA. So you see, you can't really compare it to like the SmackDown number. You can't really go, Raw had 900,000 more than SmackDown. Well, the SmackDown number is not over a week and it does not include viewers in France and England and East Timor and Kazakhstan and Antarctica, Germany.
Love that. Stop ice fishing. We've got to go and check out what they got Raw.
Yeah. Come on, get out of the weather monitoring station, Chief. Come on.
I'd love to know the viewership numbers from Antarctica.
Me too, actually. Do you think there's any Fed heads in Antarctica?
Just like,
on this remote base. It's like minus 80 degrees outside.
Those Seth's red boots might fit in well there.
They probably would. He's probably quite well equipped for Arctic expeditions. They call him the new Shackleton. actually. So there you go. Big Ernest.
Yeah, like sports in it. That's what it is.
It was 8th on the week, by the way, for US English language TV shows. So there you go.
There's some good new Netflix documentaries on there that I need to catch up on.
Wednesday, that's out. Wednesday season 2 crushed it this week. Actually, season 1 was above Raw as well, and it was.
People dressed up for that for the Great North Run. Did you see that?
I didn't see them. They must have been in the second. I got overtaken by a few people in costumes, but no Wednesdays.
Just promotional people, just walking around with big signs saying, "Make sure." I was like, I don't think people are really prioritising that right now.
I got overtaken by 3 peas in a pod. Immediately.
It is so disheartening, isn't it? I've been beaten like by somewhere in a fridge and stuff before.
Yeah, it's wild. Because you set your own pace in your head. I had an app telling me when I was going too fast and too slow.
Oh, so that's good.
Go slow, just go slow. But then at the start, you're going slow because you want to make it to the end. And everything is passing you. The guys in ginger wigs.
Yeah.
There's people who are 3 times your age but are fit as hell.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, you've put in the work. I respect you. There's peas in a pod. And the pea guys killed it, to be fair. They went shoop, and I never saw them again.
Yeah.
They killed it. So fair play to them. Yeah, it's wild. My boss's boss here said he did a half marathon once, and at the end he was getting overtaken by fridges and things like that. I was like, brother, I got overtaken at the start line. Come on.
I love the it's funny, the whole accidentally posting a picture of Sunderland instead of Newcastle on the medals.
Yeah,
I have no allegiance there. I just think it's funny.
That they probably used AI, didn't they?
Yeah. Or as Hamlet said, and I think this might be true, someone in that office is secretly a Sunderland fan, and they've just snuck it through.
Yeah.
Did you all right send these? I don't know, 6 million medals to printers? Yep.
Kevin Phillips is in there, hacking the code.
But I do have a lot of time for whoever planned the Great North Run route many, many moons ago, because they're like, right, make them run down this big hill where they can see the sea. Oh, great. And then that's where they finish, right? No, tell them to turn left and run another mile.
Yeah, that's brutal.
It's harsh.
That's brutal as well, because the hill, actually, you think the downhill is easy. It's not. It's
murder on the knees, isn't it?
It's so steep because you have to stop yourself from going too fast, so you don't just come careening. So your knees are like this. You're running like you're boxed in like a little turtle. It's not easy, man. It's
just the bit where you turn left and then it goes 1 mile to go.
Yeah. I did see one of our old bosses on the sidelines for us. So shout outs to Petey Peeps.
Hey.
He was there cheering on. It was awesome. Shout outs to formerly of this parish, Cy Gallagher as well, and his partner Carolyn for the Haribo. That got me through the last mile. Crazy.
I assume if you live anywhere near South Shields, that day is just a write-off.
Yeah, this is it. We were standing in the metro queue afterwards, thinking about the poor people who are just trying to get about their day.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go to Morrison's. Why is there a 2-hour queue? Who are all these smelly people dressed as vegetables? What's going on?
So, to get back to the ratings, Raw crap, SmackDown very good.
Big increase.
Obviously, it was a huge show on Friday night, not just the teased, highly anticipated, 99% certain happening AJ Lee return, but obviously John Cena's final appearance, not just in Chicago, but on SmackDown, and we all knew Brock Lesnar was going to come out and kill him as well. So a big show, obviously, and did great guns. 1,585,000 viewers, a 18 to 49 rating of 0.51, which in comparison to recent weeks is really up. In comparison to last week, the 18 to 49 is up 82%. So yeah, probably understandable that they want to sing the praises of that one. But yeah, big increase for SmackDown. No great surprise there.
18 to 49 demographic turning up huge for AJ Lee and John Cena probably as well, because it was his last SmackDown ever, which he basically confirmed before the show. He was like, my first SmackDown was in the Chicago and my last one's here too.
It's a nice sort of cyclical thing, isn't it?
It is. Full circle.
Aggression.
Full circle stuff. AJ Lee, we knew she was going to be on it. She wasn't advertised, but it was all but guaranteed. So that's like a triumph of indirect marketing, because you haven't mentioned her by name, but you knew she was going to be on the show. The teasers were really clear. You also had the reporting from various outlets, including Fightful, who they didn't say she will be on this show at this time in this spot, but it led to you knowing, which builds the audience. So, and 82% is that's an unbelievable increase. Let's not forget that last week was the lowest rating in the show's history.
Yeah, it was bad.
So they had quite a mark, they had quite a lot of ground to catch up, but 82% is a ridiculous increase. So fair enough. That's good.
A really, really big leap for them. It'd be very interesting to see what they do this coming week. Obviously, to see how this affects stuff going forward from people who watched last week to be like, oh, maybe I'll tune in next week. This week they have the Brock Lesnar appearance advertised, but also they have, I think, Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton along with a few other things as well. So very interesting to see how that lays out. But yeah, we're in sports season across America now, so these
NFL.
reigns are going to be all over the place.
Philadelphia Beagles back on the scene.
It was tennis or something last week, I think, for AEW as well.
That's right.
Or, I don't know.
John Federer and Sam
Nigel
Prass.
McEnroe.
Well, you heard about him, Sam Prass, before. He's pretty good.
He was just like a serve and volley guy, wasn't he, Pete Sampras?
He was, yeah. He was there. He was
good on
rubbish.
Anna Kournikova Smash Court Tennis, if I remember correctly.
That was a good game.
What a game that was.
That was a good game. That was a good
Always
game.
played as Venus Williams. She was just mint.
Yeah.
And Anna Kournikova, who was maybe not as talented as the game made her out to be, but she was the titular character. So
Yeah,
that's
there you go.
understandable.
She was the brand.
She was Enrique Iglesias' hero. I might have got the wrong music video for
That's
that. When she was
Chad
definitely-
Kroger. Hero. Come on.
Imagine that.
Get
Enrique
together.
Iglesias. I can be Chad, what are you doing, mate?
Chad, why have you got a photograph as well? What are you doing? You stupid-
Look at this graph.
What a man he is. He's an absolute
Hideous.
idiot.
Why am I saying that? Sorry, Chad.
I think he's quite good looking, to be honest. He's just,
He was just voted like the ugliest man
Yeah.
in music for a
he
while.
looks a bit like Jerry Lynn, don't you think? Chad Kroger.
I can see that, yeah.
Like, especially now that they've both got short hair. Kind of there. Jerry Lynn would kick Chad Kroger's ass. Jerry Lynn's got great music taste. He
does.
Like, tremendous.
That is a match I would love to see. We've seen a lot of music wrestling crossovers. Let's get Chad Kroger in AEW. Can't be worse than Snoop.
What was the Raw theme? We're going out tonight.
Hey!
Gonna have a fight.
Hey!
Raw's probably shite. Wasn't a golden era, was it?
No, let's be honest.
Let's be real. Who do you prefer, Creed or Nickelback? Let us know in the comments below. That'll say a lot about a person, because I think if you've got a bit of banter, you prefer Creed.
I think that's fair.
But if you don't, you're probably a Nickelback fan.
Nickelbackian.
Nickelbacksman.
What they're called.
That's right.
Anyway, let us know your thoughts and
Nickelback Street Boys.
that's the crossover
Nick
we need.
Kroger. It's a supermarket in America.
Because we've had McBusted. I went to
have.
see McBusted in concert, and it
wow.
was one of the best gigs I've ever been
Well,
to.
I saw Hanson at Epcot once. So
Wow.
That was something too. They only played 4 songs.
Did they play on Bob twice?
They played Mbop, they played Penny and Me, and then 2 other ones.
No idea.
Brilliant! That was their comeback in like 2005.
Good for them.
Penny and Me like to roll the window down. Better than the Beatles, I'd say. So.
And on that note, let us know your thoughts
My
on everything
chair,
we
my
just...
chair just creaked when I said
Oh,
that.
for
The chair,
these goddamn chairs!
The chair was like, "What'd you say about the
We're
Beatles?"
getting some new ones soon, I promise. It's not our bones that you can hear creaking.
Yeah, soon. Something's happening soon. We're gonna burn this studio down. I think. It's a pretty good studio, but time for something
served
new.
as well.
Time for something new. What you need to do is check out this video right here. We are talking about Triple H being missing from Raw. It's the morning news, and it's for you.
Give it a click.
Bye.
Bye.